Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kill Mike. Here to get rid of this version of Mike, create a new one. Look what I did to my affirmation sheet. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Colored it in. That took a long time. Coloring. I can't remember the last time I colored. In case you can't read it, I'm compassionate, strong for myself and others. Okay. What do we want to talk about today? Well, let's embarrass myself. Why not? So Saturday, I went to soccer and then out to lunch with my friend. And then we went and had some drinks. And he's single, so I was playing wingman. But also I was seeking female attention. And I was seeking validation from women being interested in me. And I'm in relationship with Paige. And it's not, I want to give myself some grace. Like, obviously you're seeking something. And so I was still feeling that out. Like, why is this happening? And I'm getting some hindsight now, and I was just missing attention in my relationship. But yeah, some maybe not the healthiest behavior. Like, I'm trying to lose weight. I had a few drinks. But also I came to this realization, like, you should have a few drinks here and there. There's something about mental health. It does bring certain things into your brain when you're drinking in a healthy manner. But obviously you don't want to go nuts. We know alcohol is not good for you. But yeah, it was 2 Saturdays in a row of drinking with my buddy. And yeah, now I'm feeling like I don't want to do that. It does have some effects on Sunday. And it ripples. Today's Monday. Like, I still have that inflammation. Like, I could tell in my recovery from, I played soccer for 2 hours Saturday. Sunday, I could feel really sore, which I think I would be less if I would have ate properly, hydrated, instead of, alcohol really does inflame. Yeah. But so then Sunday, I spent the whole day with Paige and really got a lot of attention from her. And that's when I got the hindsight of, like, man, I was really seeking some time with her. And yeah, in the future, I could just tell her and not have to go on this little journey of going out with my friend to then realize I just missed time with Paige. But anyway, I'm not perfect, but I'm glad, I get to learn these lessons. So that is nice. And I'm sharing with you my experience. So today I was still I woke up still not feeling 100%. I definitely could have worked out, but wasn't really in the mood. So I went to go play pickleball. And this is the first time I've played a high-level game in a while. And it took me a game or two to get into it. But then I think the whole day I didn't get a win. And I noticed myself getting very angry, which is good, because when I get angry, I actually play better. But also aware that, like, my skill set is good, but it's not great. So it's not like, in soccer when I'm angry, well, I'm better than everyone, so now I can just go beat people. In pickleball, I'm angry, I may play a little better, but my skill set is, about the same as the people I'm playing. So it's not going to get me an automatic win. And of course, you have teammates. Um, but yeah, I did notice I was making mistakes. And what I was really proud of is I'm making mistakes at pickleball. And I used to just be like, oh, you idiot. And what's wrong with you? And blah, blah. But instead, it was like total love. It was, hey, you're doing great. Hey, you haven't played a high level game in a while. Like, you're entitled to make some mistakes. This is a harder game. Like, you're doing great. I'm so proud of you for coming out here and playing a higher level game. So the self talk was a lot better. I was also a good teammate. I noticed I called the ball out, and this woman like disagreed with me. It got me very angry because I was like, she doesn't know me, but I don't lie. And then she made another comment the next play. I guess that one was out, and I was getting mad. And yeah, I've known this about myself. If anyone calls me a liar, like that is an instant like makes me mad because I know I don't lie. But like at the same time, like why does it matter if someone calls me a liar? Like that's their presentation, and then my thing is how I react to it. So I mean, it's fine that I have a reaction, but and I like that it can trigger anger, which gets me to play better. But unfortunately, like since it was a woman, I didn't get to really channel my anger. Like the next play, I had an opportunity to really fire the ball at her, and I right before I fired it, remembered it was a woman, so then fired it at the guy playing. Because it's not really my thing to, hit the ball into women. Doesn't excite me. Although, I mean, granted, this woman was very good at pickleball. Still, like, I don't know, just not my thing. But yeah. What else? I noticed my buddy who I went to play pickleball with was like always on his phone and always doing something in between, and it just wasn't really there with me. And I found myself getting annoyed at him, but I never said anything. So that's some good insight into, if I want to play with him in the future, asking him if he'll be present while we're there or if he needs to be doing a lot of things. I went with him to spend some time with him, and he was on his phone and doing other stuff, and that's fine. But for me, I didn't love that, but never communicated anything to him. So that's up to me. That's some of my people pleasing, and also I'm just like a pretty relaxed person, so I want to let people have their experience. But I could have asked what's going on, or could he be available. In terms of fitness, I feel like my body is starting to change. I think I've lost about 2 pounds. I'm feeling really strong. Like everything's getting harder. Like the muscles are getting harder, stronger. Put a ton of weight up on chest the other day. I feel like everything's getting to, I could probably lift the most on most things right now, which is even more than when I was powerlifting, I think. So that's good. But I'd like to combine that with some weight loss. So the eating's been pretty good. Had a little dessert yesterday. I was okay with that. But today, we're still getting the 3 proper meals in. Healthy breakfast, healthy lunch, healthy dinner. So we're on track. Um, what else? Hmm. So I really dislike China. I was proud of myself on Saturday. My friend's buddy was here, who's like from China, and he wanted to get authentic Chinese food, which I don't know if I've ever really had. I've always had kind of Americanized Chinese food. And I had a conversation with him. I really presented like, hey, I don't like Chinese food. Like, let's only go if this is going to be good. And I really presented I wanted to enjoy my meal. And then I also said, like, I was worried I'd order wrong. So we got family style. And yeah, it was really enjoyable. Like, I'm glad I went because I found out, some authentic Chinese food's really good and a little healthier than, well, quite a bit healthier than American Chinese food. But it was a really cool experience. Like, I'm glad we got to experience that, with someone born in China who, like, this was what he likes to eat. So it was pretty special to share that with him. Yeah, and got me to broaden my horizons. I don't hate Chinese food. Wouldn't say I love it, but what we had was quite good. Um, so another piece about me is I'm wildly structured and like really rigid with what I want to do, and like it's on my routine, my schedule. So to and I know a lot of you are like, food, it's one meal, like who cares? I really care right now because if I'm gonna eat, it's got to be healthy, and if I'm gonna eat something that's not healthy, I better enjoy it. Like I really am being very intentional about what goes in my mouth, and it's really intentional about what I'm doing, workout wise. Yeah, just really taking care of myself, making sure I'm happy, not doing things for others, which, you know, the last 40 years of my life, I really would do a lot of things for other people and not myself. And I don't want to do that anymore. All right, fam. Well, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow with some more updates. And tomorrow we're going to get it in at the gym for sure. And definitely planning to keep eating right. And let's see if we can hold me accountable. Today is Monday. I really want to get my steps in. Even with pickleball, I only have 5,700 steps. So I want to go on a walk today and let's get this to 12,000. So if you watch this and tomorrow, you better hold me accountable and see if I got my 12,000 steps. All right. Love all of you. See you manana.